Flash floods caused by torrential rains in a remote village in India-controlled Kashmir have left at least 56 people dead and scores missing, according to authorities. According to Associated Press, rescue teams continued to work at the devastated Himalayan village site on Friday. Following a cloudburst in the region's Chositi village, which triggered floods and landslides, disaster management officials estimated that at least 80 people were still missing until late Thursday, with many believed to have been washed away. A villager, Sneha, said her husband and daughter were still missing, but army personnel managed to save her son from the torrent. Authorities brought at least 300 people to safety. Officials halted rescue operations for the night on Thursday. Weather officials forecast more heavy rains and floods in the area. Chositi is a remote Himalayan village in Kashmir's Kishtwar district. It is the last village accessible to motor vehicles on the route of an ongoing annual Hindu pilgrimage to a mountainous shrine at an altitude of 3,000 meters and about an 8-kilometer trek from the village. Officials said that the pilgrimage had been suspended and more rescue teams were on the way to the area to strengthen rescue and relief operations. The pilgrimage began on July 25 and was scheduled to end on September 5. The first responders to the disaster were villagers and local officials who were later joined by police and disaster management officials, as well as personnel from India's military and paramilitary forces. The devastating floods swept away the main community kitchen set up for the pilgrims as well as dozens of vehicles and motorbikes. Experts say cloudbursts have increased in recent years partly because of climate change, while damage from the storms also has increased because of unplanned development in mountain regions. Kishtwar is home to multiple hydroelectric power projects, which experts have long warned pose a threat to the region's fragile ecosystem.
पापा के साथ थी लड़का बह रहा था, आर्मी वालों ने पकड़ लिया। लड़की और पापा का कोई पता नहीं।
Clashes erupted between Serbian anti-government protesters and supporters for a second day Wednesday in a major escalation after more than 9 months of persistent demonstrations against autocratic President Aleksandar Vučić. According to Associated Press, cordons of riot police squared off against protesters in Belgrade and used tear gas in an effort to disperse the crowds. At one point, demonstrators threw water bottles at the police after they attempted to make an arrest. Thousands more gathered in other parts of the country, including in the northern city of Novi Sad, near the offices of Vučić's ruling Serbian Progressive Party. Interior Minister Ivica Dačić said at least one policeman was injured there and called for the return of law and order. Serbia's president, other government officials and pro-government media have repeatedly described the protesters as terrorists, though protests in Serbia since November have been largely peaceful. Led by university students, the protesters are demanding that Vučić call an early parliamentary election, which he has refused to do. Protesting students have also called for the ouster of Dačić, the interior minister, over recent violence at demonstrations.
i više nego ikada ranije potrebno da slušamo jedni druge, da razumemo jedni druge i da ne mrzimo nikoga. Strašne su stvari činili večeras u Novom Sadu i dalje ih čine, ali kad pokažete volju i želju da mirom, trpeljivošću i strpljenjem rešavate stvari, na kraju i Srbiju ne moći krenuti.
Nažalost, u Novom Sadu je po policijskim izveštajima došlo do negde posle 20 sati do napada na građane koji su stajali, pristalice Srpske napredne stranke koji su stajali ispred svojih prostorija u Straželovskoj ulici. Tom prilikom je povređen jedan policijski službenik za sada, ali verovatno ima i drugih povređenih, imajući u vidu da je došlo do masovnog napada. Policija je morala da interveniše i da uspostavi javni red i mir.
Rekla bih da su definitivno baklje. Dakle, ova crvena svetlost koju vidite jesu baklje. I građani su pojurili upravo u pravcu oni koji su bacili baklje. Ne znam da li su baklje letele sa obe strane, dakle i od jednih i od drugih učesnika, da kažemo, protesta. Morat ćemo malo da se izmestimo kako bismo nastavili da izveštavamo sa bezbedne udaljenosti. I evo sada tek vidim, dakle, kordon policije u punoj opremi za razbijanje demonstracija se formira tek sada. Građani im sve vreme govore da su pristalice SNS-a bili ti koji su bacali baklje, pita ih zbog čega nisu ranije došli.